It comes down to this: local food supporting the local economy. What drew me to it initially was just the superior quality of the food. I mean, it's just common sense, you know what I mean? You look at arugula that's been picked out of the ground that still has dirt on its roots, and you compare it to baby arugula that is organic but comes from California, you know, in a plastic bag that takes, you know, 3 days to get from the West Coast to the East Coast, and then it's another 3 or 4 days before you get it. I mean, do the math. You know, the farmer walks in the back door, we clean it, we put it in the cooler, and we offer it to you when you walk in the front door.
Well, the way I've explained it to other people is that it's just common sense that if you're eating food that was picked yesterday, it's going to be fresher and taste better and healthier for you.
If you were to really narrow down what organic farming is, it would be that you're trying to build the healthiest soil that you possibly can with a kind eye towards ecology. One thing I think that's really neat about this idea of wedding economy and community is it just asks everybody to take responsibility.
Everyone is so accustomed to having incredibly cheap food because it's subsidized and packed with high fructose corn syrup and other subsidized commodities that they don't even stop to think that our food is really worth the price that we're asking for it. I think that farming is a solution to a myriad of problems. It's a solution to a food security problem. It's a solution to a workforce problem. It's a solution to an ecological problem. And it's a solution to a spiritual problem. People have really lost their connection with life. And for us, farming is really just an exploration of our connection with life.
At Georgia Organics, we are really working to build a local sustainable food system. We're trying to shift agriculture from a commodity-based system to a community-based system. We have a very global, industrialized food system. And why are we now serving New York apples to Georgia kids when we can grow apples here in our state? And if we reconnect those dots at the local level, we can build relationships and support local farmers. We can get fresher and seasonal food into our cafeterias, into our institutions, into our grocery stores, and really start building that local food economy. So when you think about all the food that we all buy every day, the opportunity is tremendous. We recently did a study that basically came up with some numbers that said that we spend $20 billion on food purchases here in Georgia, and $16 billion of that 20 is going to out-of-state producers. So if we can even capture 10% of that money, we're making huge strides in supporting our agricultural economy here in Georgia. We serve about 1.5 million meals a day in Georgia to our school kids. So right there alone, if we spent the next 2 years perfecting a local food system for that, we could really have a major impact with our farming economy.
When we know in America that in a large part supply and demand influences the way things are, so that when we spend our dollars on good local organically grown food, we're actually creating a demand for it and becoming a part of the change that we want to see in our country.
You know, I think ultimately, I think Atlanta is in a very good position, you know, with Georgia Organics to pioneer this, not just in Atlanta, but to get, you know, national notoriety for it. I definitely think we are in a very high profile part of what's going on.